Good afternoon. If we could all please remain standing. And we'll welcome to the stage Jukebox for their performance of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming? At the twilight's last gleaming, and bright stars through the perilous ramparts we watched were so gallantly strewn, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of love?
Nice job. Nice job. Nice job.
One more round of applause for Jukebox. Hello, Olympia families. This is Principal Jones calling and welcoming you to the 2026 commencement ceremony. Check your email for more information. Thank you and have a good day. To opt out of these messages, press 9 now. Guys, I do that every time. I just love it. But can we get a cheers? No more robocalls from Mr. Jones. No more robocalls. No more 4:30 p.m. on a Friday robocalls. Okay. In all seriousness, folks, welcome to the 2026 Olympia commencement ceremony. This moment is a massive milestone. A milestone for our graduates, a milestone for the families who supported them, and a massive milestone for Olympia and the entire Greece Rochester community. Today, we honor a class of seniors who have poured incredible effort into reaching this day. We applaud the victories they've already won, and we look forward with excitement to the bright futures and endless possibilities. Let's pause and take a moment to locate our nearest exits. Be sure to look behind you, as an exit may be closer to you than expected. And of course, in case of an emergency, we will give directions, but please exit the auditorium calmly and swiftly. Before I get into my speech, I would like to introduce our special guests that are joining me. Please hold your applause until after all guests have been announced. We have Mr. Jeremy Smalling, Superintendent of the Greece Central School District, Deputy Superintendent Mark Fleming, our student speakers, Gage Carlinius and Arna Duwandala, Dr. Michael Zaffitz, Assistant Superintendent, Mrs. Kelly Flagler, Assistant Superintendent. Our Board of Education members are here today. We have President Sean McCabe. Of note, this is Mr. McCabe's last graduation ceremony after 12 years as board president and 18 years overall serving on the board, serving the Greece community. Mr. McCabe, please stand up, and if we can give him a round of applause. Thank you, Mr. McCabe, for your commitment to Olympia and the Greece Central School District. We also have with us today Board Vice President Mr. Jordan Stenzel, Mrs. Ana Maria Falzerano, Mrs. Tracy Farmer, Mrs. Mary Like, Mr. Bill Maloney, and Mrs. Monica Seaman. Of course, we have our senior counselors here today, Mr. Rumfola and Mr. Pratt, and we have Assistant Principal of the Class of 2026 and the next Principal of Olympia, Mr. Chuck LeRae. Please give a round of applause. In addition, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the role that our teaching staff and support staff have played in getting our graduates here on this stage today, many of whom are here today either on stage or in the audience, many of whom have kids on this stage today while they were also teachers and staff member in the audience. Thank you, teachers who are present and support staff. I would also like to stand, and if you are on the stage or behind the scenes, please step out so we can give you a round of applause. Senior class advisors, Mrs. Jamie Coyne and Mrs. Kelly Bentley, as well as our wonderful secretarial support staff who helped make sure today ran smoothly, Mrs. Paige Datson, Mrs. Regina Startzel, Mrs. Danielle Wolski, Ms. Felicia Webster, Mrs. Lynn Collister, Mrs. Sharon Sierra. Please step out and let's give them a round of applause. Superintendent Smalling, Board of Education members, members of the Superintendent's Cabinet, Olympia staff, parents, friends, and especially the Greece Olympia Class of 2026, welcome once again to this afternoon's commencement exercises. Now, I have just a few remarks. I want us to all pause and appreciate how we all got here today and what we all carried with us here today. And I'm not talking about the purses and the balloons and the flowers. I want us to think deeper. I want us to think about the stuff that we carried with us today metaphorically, figuratively, the more meaningful things. We brought with us loved ones who are no longer with us on this earth today, but with us in spirit. We carried with us pride, confidence mixed with nerve. Some are bringing excitement for tomorrow because of big plans for vacation or the start of a new job. Some of us carried with us even heavier things such as financial hardships or a recent traumatic event, family illness, personal illness. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, are we all here today. We are all indeed here today, despite and in favor of what we carried with us. We are all indeed here at the Greece Performing Arts Ceremony, ready to celebrate the class of 2026. And parents, caregivers, guardians, I must take a moment to acknowledge all of you. You all have carried and have been carrying a lot to get to this point in time. Your commitment to your child, your fulfillment of your promise to do best by them cannot be overlooked or overstated, as keeping those promises often meant that the load you carried may have been heavier at times than you expected or wanted, and at other times it may have been as light as a feather. For the parent that put away a certain amount of money out of each paycheck for a college fund for your child, I see you. For the parent that ensured they were going to have family dinner each night, I see you. For the parent that ensured that they made it to every game, award ceremony, play date, musical, I see you. For the parent that struggled financially, worried about a roof over their head, but still made sure that their child had a few dollars for snack money, I see you. For the parent who raised their child as a single parent and wondered if they were doing it right, I see you. For the parent that got phone calls from the school that seemed to be every day saying that your child did that, your child did this. You got tired of seeing 966 on the caller ID. And I know that could have felt overwhelming. And you may have just wanted to throw in the towel. But please understand, I appreciate you and I see you. So parents, guardians, caregivers who are in the audience right now, please take a moment and stand up. And graduates, call out your parents' name, give them some love, and let's give them a round of applause. Come on, parents, stand up. This is your time too. I don't think some of y'all parents heard y'all, but that's okay. Okay. In all seriousness, parents, thank you. We wouldn't be here today without you. You were your child's first teacher, and you were the most important teacher. Now, on to the graduates. I want to take this moment to give you just one more SEL lesson. Connected to RISE. To those of you who don't know what RISE is, that is our school's acronym that represents our values as a community. The R stands for responsibility, the I stands for integrity, the S stands for shows respect, and the E stands for empathy. In the last bunch of years that your students have been in school, they've been engaged in learning on those areas. As we step into the real world, the guardrails of high school are coming down, and freedom can feel and will often feel overwhelming. But true freedom requires a foundation that is built on our RISE traits that will define your success as an adult. Responsibility is your power. In adulthood, no one is coming to wake you up, pay your bills, or force you to try. I know no one's waking me up. You have to carry that responsibility on your own. Being responsible means taking ownership of your life. It is the price of admission for independence. When you own your choices, you own your future. Integrity is your currency. It is doing the right thing when absolutely no one is watching. Your talent might get you into the room, but your integrity will be what keeps you there. In the real world, reputation is everything, and trust is the hardest thing to rebuild once it's broken. Respect is your passport. As an adult, you will work with people from all walks of life. Respect isn't about agreeing with everyone. It's about acknowledging the dignity of every person you meet. How you treat the person who can do absolutely nothing for you tells the world exactly who you are. And lastly, empathy. Empathy is your anchor. The world can be tough, and everyone you meet is fighting a battle that you know nothing about. Everyone is carrying something. That something is just more heavier for some than it is for others. Empathy allows you to listen instead of just waiting to speak. It turns a group of coworkers or neighbors into your community. Graduates, these 4 traits, our RISE values, aren't just rules to follow anymore. They are your reputation, your character, and your legacy. Build them wisely. When you carry those traits with you, life becomes a bit easier as the community will want to wrap around you. People will want to be in your presence, and they will help to carry whatever burdens you have, and they will be there to celebrate your successes. Now, I know I've been talking for a while, so I'll wrap this up. Class of 2026, thank you for an incredible year. Each of you has made my final year as principal of Olympia something special. From Willie, Daniel, and Arnold attempting to press me in the hallway, and then hurrying away when I turn around, to Neffy and Nyana and their group of friends challenging me to a singing contest when I sing beautifully and they sound like a herd of goats, to Alexis and Gracie rolling their eyes at me, mumbling when I guide them to the hall sweep and being like, "This is so stupid, Mr. Jones. We're seniors, what does this matter?" To Ellie on the morning show, making sure that every morning I'm sitting in the right spot. To Glyden saying, 12 is coming, 12 is coming. Every time I enter a space where he is, and everybody hurrying to put their cell phones away. Those are just a few of many moments when members of this graduating class have made being a principal a joy, made the job worth it. I know each of you are going to change the world. Now, in the words of the Golden Girls theme song, thank you for being a Spartan. Boom, 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 boom. Travel down the halls and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a graduate. Boom, boom, boom. And if you threw a party, invited everyone to the bus loop, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a Spartan. Woo! Congratulations, class. What you got now, Neffy? What you got now? Okay. It is now my honor to welcome to the podium the superintendent of the Greece Central School District, Mr. Jeremy Smalling.
Really? I have to follow that right now? I was feeling good up until right now after that. Good afternoon, Olympia, and welcome graduates, our families, our friends, staff, board members, and honored guests. It is an incredible, incredible honor to stand before you this afternoon as we celebrate the remarkable accomplishments of the Olympia class of 2026. But today is far more than a ceremony. It truly is the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, growth, and determination. It's a celebration of every challenge overcome, every lesson learned, every friendship formed, and every moment that brought our graduates to this stage today. Before I speak directly to our graduates, I first want to recognize the many people who helped make this moment possible. Every diploma handed out this afternoon represents far more than academic success. Each one carries the fingerprints of countless individuals who supported, encouraged, and believed in our students along the way. So to the parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, friends, mentors, and all those that supported our graduates throughout their journey, thank you. Thank you for the rides to school, the after-school activities, the late-night conversations, the encouragement during difficult moments, the celebrations during successes, and the unconditional love that helped these students persevere. Your support mattered more than you may ever fully realize. And while this afternoon marks an important milestone, your job is not quite done yet. Our graduates are still going to need your wisdom and your encouragement as they take the next steps into adulthood. Whether they're heading to college, the military, the workforce, or pursuing other paths, they will continue to look to you for your support and your love. I can personally connect to the emotions many of you are feeling today. Just last week, my own son, Owen, graduated from high school. As a parent, I experienced that unique combination of pride, excitement, gratitude, and even a little anxiety about what comes next. Watching your child walk across a graduation stage, it's emotional because you realize how quickly time passes and how many people help shape their journey along the way. This afternoon, I know many of you are feeling those same emotions, and I hope that you take the time to truly appreciate this special moment with your graduate. I also want to recognize our incredible staff who have walked alongside these graduates. So to our teachers and our counselors, administrators, support staff, coaches, and so many others, thank you. You challenged our students to grow, lifted them up when things were tough, you celebrated their successes, and built an environment where they thrive. Your dedication has left a permanent mark on their lives. And now, graduates, I'd like to speak directly to you too. Several years ago, I read a book called The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. The book presents 4 simple principles for living a meaningful and fulfilling life. And while these ideas themselves are straightforward, their impact can be profound. So this afternoon, I want to leave you with a few simple truths by these 4 agreements. The first, be impeccable with your word. Your words matter. They have the power to encourage, inspire, heal, and unite. But they also have the power to divide and to harm. Use your words with integrity. Speak truthfully. Follow through on your commitments. Let your actions match your promises. Over time, your reputation will not be built on what you say you intend to do. It will be built on what you consistently do and the character you demonstrate every day. Second, don't take anything personally. As you move through life, you will encounter criticism, disappointment, and situations that feel unfair. There will be moments when people misunderstand you or disagree with your choices. Remember that every person views the world through their own experiences, challenges, and perspectives. Often what others say and do reflects their own journey more than it reflects you. Stay grounded in your values. Know who you are. And don't allow someone else's opinion to determine your worth. Third, don't make assumptions. One of the greatest challenges we face as people is believing that we already know the full story. Ask questions, seek understanding, listen with curiosity. The strongest relationships, the best decisions, and the greatest opportunities often come from taking the time to understand before jumping to conclusions. The world needs more people who are willing to listen, learn, and seek common ground. And finally, always do your best. Your best will not look the same every day. Some days you will feel energized and confident. Other days will be difficult. There will be moments when success comes easy and moments when it feels impossible. The goal is not perfection. The goal is effort. The goal is growth. The goal is showing up each day determined to learn, improve, and move forward. When you consistently do your best, you can face any outcome knowing you gave yourself every opportunity to succeed. So graduates, as you leave here today, carry forward the lessons you have learned, the relationships you have built, and the values that have guided you throughout your time at Olympia. Lead with kindness, stay curious, continue learning, have the courage to grow, and never underestimate the difference one person can make. And lastly, I encourage you to stay connected to the people and the community that helped shape you. Never forget where you came from or the people who believed in you before you fully believed in yourself. The relationships you have built here matter. The memories you created here matter. And the impact you leave on others matters. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see the positive impact you will make in the world. Congratulations, Spartans, class of 2026.
Thank you, Superintendent Smallene. It is now my pleasure to introduce our first student speaker who chose to not tell his parents that he would be speaking today, Gage Carlinius. Gage can be described as studious, hardworking, and a genuinely honest person. It is clear to those who know Gage that his kindness, intellect, charisma, and leadership skills will serve him well no matter where life may take him. In addition to his scholastic accomplishments, one of which is having a transcript where the lowest grade is an A, Gage was a member of the National Honor Society, as well as earning a certification as an EMT through our Responding to Emergency pathway. Gage is also involved in numerous sports, such as soccer, where he was team captain, and a member of the golf team. Gage will be attending the University at Buffalo to study biomedical engineering. Please welcome Mr. Gage Carlinius.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gage Carlinius. It's nice to meet you. To keep in the odd naming theme of our school district, I would like to tell a quick story that I feel represents our school and all of the wonderful faces behind me today. Prometheus in Greek mythology was not a god who lived up on Mount Olympus, nor was he a man or woman, but a titan. Despite this, Prometheus cared deeply about those who were different from him. He cared about us humans. He saw us struggling in the cold, being blinded during the night, and lacking the ability to make metal tools. Seeing our plight, Prometheus went into Mount Olympus, the home of the gods, looking for a way to help. The gods did not want to help. They saw us humans as lesser and wished to ignore our struggles. Despite this, Prometheus pushed forward and stowed away a spark of flame. Prometheus then gave this mere spark of fire to us humans. This simple spark let us understand fire, understand the light it gave, and the way it could be used as a tool. With this gift, modern civilization was made. And despite the gods' punishment, Prometheus was happy. Happy of all the humans he believed in had achieved. Prometheus shares a trait I feel everyone behind me has: a deep passion and understanding for those who are different than them. Prometheus knew the risk. He knew there would be consequences, but he still traveled into the land of gods and stole from them to help those who were different from him. I implore everyone to follow in Prometheus's steps, not into the land of gods itself, but to share the compassion he had. Recognize that if you provide those who are struggling, whether they look the same as you or are different from you, with a mere spark, great things can happen. We have been blessed throughout our school to have such astounding diversity through our high school career, which has put us ahead of so many others. I ask that if you were to take one thing away from the roughly 7 years we spent together in this building, is to keep that compassion. Never falter when faced with the choice to offer those different than you a spark, even if they are a titan. We at Olympia have already proved our answer to this choice. I have seen us band together in difficult times for each other, for our friends, for our family, for our staff, for our loved ones, and for our teachers. We have shown our strength as we banded together during change and tragedy. We have found a way to keep a sense of community despite having seemingly new faculty every year. As we grew to accept those who have been with us since the start, shout out to Mr. Dennison and Ms. Farrar, and those who joined us partway through our journey, like Principal Jones. Along with banding together to support each other during loss, as beloved staff and friends to students tragically passed away. Thank you, Miss Bransford, for all you have done. Your spirit lives on as a spark in all of our hearts that helps shows the togetherness you believed in and pushed during your time here at Olympia. That is why I consider everyone behind me successful. We have done something that so many haven't done in a lifetime. We have accepted each other. We have shown our strength and shown why we all deserve our spark. I have seen everyone here show and learn empathy throughout our time together. I have seen us stand up for each other and band together during difficult times. I have seen us understand different cultures, personalities, and all of us grow to be able to be the people that provide others the spark they need to succeed. I ask everyone here to have the same compassion as Prometheus. Never shy away from the flame, and whatever path of life you choose to walk, never be afraid to give others a spark. That is what makes our class great. When faced with problems and diversity, we don't fear the darkness or keep our light to ourselves. We at Olympia give others the flame. Thank you all for your time, and thank you for everyone behind me giving me an amazing high school experience. I love you, Mom, Dad, and Sienna.
Mr. and Mrs. Carlinius, how did he do? You did okay? All right, very good, very good. Thank you, Gage. It is now my honor to introduce our second student speaker, Arna Duwandala. Arna can be described as wise and charismatic, thoughtful and caring. He has excelled in the classroom and in sports. For example, Arna was the president of DECA, a club that prepares students for careers in marketing, finance, and business management. In addition, Arna played soccer during his entire secondary career, and that included being team captain for modified, junior varsity, and varsity. After Olympia, Arna plans to attend University at Buffalo to study finance. Ladies and gentlemen, representing our salutatorian and valedictorian honor students, Arna Duwandala.
Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2026. Thank you all for being here today. My name is Arnan Zongdala, and it's truly a blessing to stand here representing this class. Throughout my time at Olympia, I've had the chance to see our class from many different perspectives. Before I begin, I would like to recognize the families, staff, and mentors who helped guide us as a class to this moment. Today belongs not only to the students on this stage, but everyone in the building today. The class of 2026 is truly unmatchable. Looking back, it feels like we just got here, even though our teachers would probably disagree. At the time, it felt like the clock was barely moving. There haven't been many groups where I've seen so many different kinds of people, yet so many hardworking and charismatic people in their own ways. We still remember our 5th grade graduation when our parents told us next is high school graduation. At 11 years old, we looked at them like they were crazy and thought that day would never come. It was so far away. The day we thought would take forever to arrive somehow became a memory before we were ready for it. In the fall of 2019, we were welcomed to Olympia. New book bags, new paper schedules, and lockers you still can't open, and binders heavier than you. The class of 2026 was officially middle schoolers. No more recess, bells to get to classes, and scared of being late to your class when your class was right next to the other one. Over time in 6th grade, we eventually got more comfortable as we got to see pep rallies, sports games, and concerts. We used to look up to the seniors who were much taller than us, mature, and had cars and jobs. At the time, my sister Tita was a senior who drove us to school and home each day, listening to her favorite songs, which weren't that good. I'm sure we all as students, teachers, and family remember the day, March 13, 2020. Mr. Fleming told us that day on the PA system to take all of your belongings home for 2 weeks because of COVID-19. We could finally stay home and do absolutely nothing. We had our weekly Google Meets where you'd see your classmates and teachers on a little rectangle on the screen. Shortly after that, 2 weeks turned into 4 months. Without realizing it, we said goodbye to part of our childhood much earlier than we were supposed to. For the first time, we understood how quickly life could change. Ms. Ferrara and Mr. Dennison had a combined final Google Meet, they called it. In it was all of us talking how much we wish we had the full year and showing our deep appreciation for one another. The following year, we were happy to be back in person and see each other, but this time only 2 days a week. We only saw half of our friends, just 4 classes a day for an hour long each, wearing a mask and plastic dividers at the table. In 8th grade, we were blessed to coming back to 5 days a week. Although a lot changed in terms of the people we hung out with, the classes we took, and the difficulties of being aware there was still a virus, we made the most of it and enjoyed our last year of middle school. Some of us took our first regents, participated in your first spirit week, got serious pep rallies, something that was gone from us for almost 1.5 years. Then came the big stage, high school. High school brought both excitement and nervousness. The people around us always warned us how fast these years would go, but some things can only be understood once you live them yourself. As high school went on, the work became harder, taking difficult classes and exams. The pressure became more real, and hearing the word college made everything feel closer. Then came senior year, where everything started to feel real. Senior year taught us something difficult. Sometimes you don't realize you're living in a moment you'll miss forever until it's already gone. A year we looked up to previously, celebrating our senior sunrise, prom, portfolios, Friendsgiving. These were all stages of the year which time kept going by and are now in the past. One day we'll wish we could relive the moments we once couldn't wait to leave behind. Over the last 4 years, we've been through so much that may have just flown by in your memory by now, but you as a kid and your parents thought this time would never come. You may have experienced your first job, your first time driving, your first sports game, your first prom, or even your first relationship. All of these are key points in our lives during high school and shaped us. Somewhere along the way, we grew from immature kids into young adults, ready to make an impact on the world. Although our time at Olympia has been unpredictable, this year has brought us together in a way we will remember for life. I'm so grateful to share this journey with all of you. As I've gotten older, I realized how much my family has sacrificed for me in ways I didn't notice before. Mom, Dad, Tita, you've always been there for me and believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Your courage and unconditional love are what keep me going. I love you guys. One final story to wrap it up. 2 months ago, I decided to go golfing. I ended up with a random elderly gentleman named Chris, and let's just say it wasn't my best golf round. My balls went in the water, in the woods, pretty much everywhere except land. After our round, we were walking off the course, and Chris asked me, what am I doing this summer? I told him probably just relaxing, getting ready for college, and not much. After I said that, Chris told me how he wished he was my age, and he wished to use his time wisely and better. At 17, he was working in a junkyard, cleaning junk, making around $3 an hour. He told me he spent too much time prioritizing work over the people and things he loved. Looking back now, the same clock we thought was moving so slowly never actually stopped speeding up. So here's the message I'm going to leave with you all. Don't wait. Capitalize on the opportunities placed in front of you. My dad has told me every night before bed since I was a little kid, tomorrow isn't promised. So you can't wait to chase opportunities placed in front of you. The only things certain on earth are life, death, and your taxes. Your time isn't certain. Chasing your dreams are worth it. No matter how big or impossible it seems, it is okay to have bad outcomes from opportunities. Those mistakes teach you lessons, but never live with the regret of wondering what if, because you were too afraid. You never know when your last time will be. To wrap it up, as Principal Jones reminded us each day at 2:05, it's that time, the saddest time of the day, dismissal. Today that line feels a little different because this isn't a dismissal from the school day, but a dismissal from this part of our lives. Today also marks an entry to a new journey for all of us as students, families, and teachers. With that being said, congratulations to the class of 2026. God bless and thank you.
Thank you, Gage. One more round of applause. Thank you, Arna. And one more round of applause for Gage and Arna. And now, please welcome back to the stage the Greece Olympia Jukebox, directed by Mr. Carl Eric Jansen.
Ain't it fun? Where you from? You might be the one who's running things. We can bring it back, get back, and get what you want. See, it's easy to ignore trouble when you're living in your bubble. So what you gonna do when the world orbits around you? Oh, so what are you gonna do when nobody wants to fool with you? Oh, ain't it fun? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun you can't count on no one? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun you can't count on no one? Ain't it fun living in the real world? Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Ain't it fun? Baby, now you're one of us. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Ain't it good? Ain't it good? Being all alone. Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. 'Cause the world don't orbit around you. Ain't it good? Being all alone. So don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jansen, and thank you to Jukebox. Please give them another round of applause. It's that time. Students, family, and friends, it is the time that you have all been waiting for, the conferring of the diplomas. Before we begin, I must ask that the audience be respectful of each student as they cross the stage so that all names can be heard. Please do not applaud over the reading of graduates' names. Their family and friends have waited 18 years for that name to be called. So please, please, don't do it. All right. Superintendent Smalleen and Board of Education President Sean McCabe, please approach the podium.
I present to you Mr. McCabe, our Greece Central School District Board of Education President, the class of 2026 of Greece Olympia. This class has satisfactorily met all of the requirements set forth by the New York State Department of Education and the Greece Central School District Board of Education. It is with great pleasure, therefore, that I present the awarding of the diplomas to the qualified members of the class of 2026.
"38 years ago, I graduated a Spartan, and it means the world to me that my very last event with the Greece Central School District is an Olympia graduation. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan." On behalf of the Board of Education of the Greece Central School District, and upon the authority vested in me by the State of New York, I do hereby confer the secondary school diploma upon the qualified members of the class of 2026. At this time, I invite Mr. Chuck LeRae, Senior Assistant Principal. Oh, nope, this must not be me. Sorry. All right, yep, my bad, I apologize. So at this point, I would qualified members of the class of 2026. Congratulations, Spartans.
Irene Cardo. Gage Carlenius. Haley Falco. Dominic Gentile. Samuel Godfrey. Yuan Hu. Alexis McDonald. Priscilla Mafwa Nami. Serena McLaughlin. Emmanuel Zoltan Kima.
Evan Baldwin. Zaria K. Braham. Elizabeth DeSantis Wright. Cameron Dewar. Arnan Dwangdala. Ethan Joen. Amelia Jessup. Hannah Lovejoy. Ian Patrick McLaughlin. Isabella Menendez. Maya Moon Musto. Connor Welker. Jackson Witz.
Jayla Alfano. Delia Alaiko Mayansela. Bernardo Amato. Angel Ayuso Lopez. Sienna Balkman. Alora Bates. Gabriella Beechner. Gracelyn Beechner. Nicholas Bentley. Alexander Bianchi. Alicia Boos. Luciano Borelli. Sophia Boyack. Zion Brown. Addison Burke. Aubrey Burke. Ibrahima Camara. Mariano Cantres. Lemuel Constanzo. Gianna Cook. Lawrence Coote. Ariana Cornier. Dante DaCosta. Rowan Davey. Gabriella Davila. Sean Dangler. Glyden Diaz Rivera. Cameron Dodson. Caden Dodson. Savannah Drury. Ethan Elixman. Christian Elwanger. Christian Escalera Acevedo. Sophia Ushi. Violet Everdike. Natalia Favita. Alina Fico. Olivia Fields. Isabella Fonseca Belknap. Lucia Giambroni. William Gibbons. Ash Gray. Samaria Green. Samantha Groom. Bailey Hawks. Julio Hernandez. Hannah Herzog. Leonardo Hidalgo Pera. Haley Hollister. Willie Hobson. Addison Hadinsky. Isatu Jallo. Jaden Johns. Lisette Jones. Kayla Judkins. Eliana Kelly. Angie Ketterer. Benjamin Kirilchuk. Joseph Kokum. Daniela Kungwa.
Milena Latson. Chase McNeil Burnett. Kiana Melovic-Cotto. Ivory Mandel. Colin McCaffrey. Nayana Najee McNeil. Daniel Muganza. Chifumanya Okafor. Jaden Ortiz. Jaden Palermo. Phelan Brooke Parr. Isabella Pasquale. Colton Peer. Okay, right now. Okay. Dominic Pelicano. Kayla Junkins. Good job, Kayla. Here we go. Giovanni Perkins. Anaya Peterson. Kevin Posadny. Keegan Polano. Samara Quintana. Jose Rodriguez. Alana Roman. Tylen Roundtree. Nachesli Sankiriko. Ramon Savino. Daniel Scott. Gianna Smith. Gianna Sparacino. Michael Sparacino. Jalen Spinks. Zachary Spraggins. Ariana Sprague. Zoe Stepani. We're almost there, hang on. Tyran Tenzi. Zamaria Terry. Babesh Thapa. Josiah Torres. Arnold Tosa. All right, we're almost there, folks. Hang on. Giuseppe Tutobene Ortiz. Jose Vasquez. Corina Vega. Celio Villavong. Gay Wah. Sadie Ware. London Whitfield. Matthew Whitney. Devani Williams. Nefertiti Williams.
Congratulations again to the class of 2026. At this time, I would like to invite to the stage Senior Class Assistant Principal and soon-to-be Principal of Olympia, for closing remarks, Mr. Chuck LeRae.
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever we are in the day. And thank you for being here to celebrate the class of 2026. My name is Chuck LeRae. It is my honor to speak on behalf of this group of great seniors. Now, this group has come a long way since when I started here. More on that to come. Now, the assistant principal is always at the unfortunate position of coming at the end. We've already had Mr. Jones singing up here. We had two seniors that gave incredible speeches, are non-engaged. What I'm going to say is going to pale in comparison. So just bear with me as I speak for a few minutes. I would also be remiss if I didn't acknowledge someone else I will soon be following, the one and only Mr. Brandon Jones. And I truly mean it when I say one and only. As I said before, and I don't think it can be said better, Mr. Jones helped breathe new life into Olympia when it needed it most. As an Olympia graduate myself, a veteran assistant principal, and incoming principal, my gratitude for his leadership, mentorship, and friendship cannot be overstated. Thank you, Mr. Jones, for all you've done for Olympia. You will always be a Spartan, and you will be missed. Thank you to all the parents, guardians, families, faculty members, and staff that made this day possible. Thank you for your tireless efforts on behalf of the class of 2026. You are truly appreciated. Now I have one more request of the senior class. I'll never ask you for another thing, and I'll never hold authority over you again. But right now, I want you to take a few minutes, and in your mind, I want you to think of someone that is here today who helped get you to this place. Someone you are truly grateful for. In just a minute, when I tell you to, if that person is here in this room, I will have you stand up, turn to them, and give them a wave, smile, blow a kiss, do that heart finger thing, whatever you want to do. Give them a sign to show them how much you appreciate them. As you do that, I'm going to do the same thing. And as I've done every year, I'm going to face Miss Wolski. I want to recognize her for her tireless effort, energy, patience, lots and lots of patience with me. This is her final year with her and I working together, and I will miss her tremendously. I will also like to recognize Miss Felicia Webster for stepping up and keeping us on track this year. I would be a total mess without the both of them. You two are the absolute best. So please, class, stand up, find your people, show them you care about them. Thank you. Gratitude is very important to live a happy life. Never forget to thank those that helped you along the way. Let people know that you appreciate them. Now, this class is not just a group of students that I care for, but also the perfect symbol to illustrate how far Olympia has grown. When I started in November 2022, you were not the group of well-put-together, mature young adults I see before me today. To put it mildly, many of you were a mess. You were in 9th grade. Nobody is at their best in 9th grade. Between all the changes happening at Olympia, transitioning back to not wearing masks anymore, and me showing up as the new guy, we did not start on the best footing. You see, in many ways, it felt like dealing with a family. Now, I don't know if your family's anything like mine, but I came from an Italian family in Greece. Things got messy sometimes. We could really get into it. And at times, we were loud. We said exactly what was on our minds. We were stubborn. We were hot-headed. And we didn't always like one another. But no one ever questioned the loyalty or the love. We forgave one another, we grew from mistakes, and those occasional run-ins did not damage the relationship, but in the end, strengthened it. That is how I feel about this class. Sometimes we had it out, and we didn't always voice our opinions in the most socially tactful way, but we grew together, got better at seeing one another and hearing the message underneath the noise. In so many ways, you made me a better educator. Because of you, I am more determined than ever to meet students exactly where they are and build them up from there. I graduated from Olympia in 2003, and I have pride in being a Spartan. You brought that same energy to Olympia every day through your loyalty to one another. Time can change many things, but I am here to tell you that there is more the same about Olympia than is different after 23 years. There is still an intense loyalty to one another and to what is right. There is still a deep, powerful sense of pride, and above all else, unapologetic authenticity. This class is nothing if not authentic, proud, and fiercely loyal. If I could describe this class in one word, it would be intense. As I say that word aloud, the names and faces of our most intense classmates are popping into my head. And honestly, it makes me a tiny bit nervous. I need you to remember that this trait is a gift. It is a rare power. And that is a power that comes with a need for self-discipline and personal responsibility. This gift can spark incredible positive change, Or, if used in the wrong way, it can completely derail your goals. History proves it. The people who possessed this gift didn't just adapt to the world, they shook it. They inspired crucial change, shattered the status quo, and they left the world a better place. Having debated and argued with several of you firsthand, I know for a fact that your passion, your convictions, and your demand for fairness are real. I have seen you lift up classmates, raise your voices against injustice, and protect those who cannot protect themselves. Take Ivory, for example. When a slushie was thrown on a classmate who couldn't defend himself, she didn't just sit there. She confronted them, and she marched right over to me in protest. That's not okay, she kept saying over and over. She was right, and we dealt with it. What about Neffy, who literally dragged Willie to the ALC to get his work done so that he could earn his credits and graduate? All this while chirping in his ear. I won't quote Neffy directly, since there are children present, but we'll just say that these were words of encouragement. But hey, it must have helped. Willie's here. There he is. Or how about Hannah and Irene? They sent me an email, set up a meeting with me in my office to voice their concerns about a classmate who was being mistreated by an adult in their class. They worried that she would not have the voice needed to defend herself. In the email they sent, it read, "I'm not quite sure exactly what we expect sending this email, but we wanted to bring it to your attention. No agenda other than doing what was right." These are just a few examples of what I saw this year. That is the intensity done right. That is the energy that this world needs. In all these examples, in all these examples, not one of the students was looking for anything. No reward, no notoriety, just doing what was right. You guys don't sit back. You take action. You don't let injustice slide. You are powerful, and I challenge you to always use that power for good. You now more than ever have responsibility to yourself and to others. You are accountable to you and must continue to stand up for what is right. Ultimately, class of 2026, you leave Olympia better than you found it. For that, you have my deepest gratitude. Now, you weren't exactly the easiest class I ever worked with, but great things rarely come easy, and great people are always worth the effort. Now, be proud, celebrate yourselves, but be safe. Make sure you hear that part, be safe. Now, let's have a Spartan round of applause for the class of 2026. Now, if I could have Arnon and Gage stand in front of your class, please, and face them. We are going to do the turning of the tassel. Everyone can stand. Have your tassel go from the right to the left. You are now officially Spartan graduates.
Families, at this time, will be proceeding out. You will be able to find your graduates out the main entrance to the side.